Brooklyn chicken stalker. According to the 1816 Insolvent Debtors Act, you have been ordered to remain at the Marumsey Debtors Prison until such a time as your arrears are repaid in full and to the satisfaction of your creditors.
Oh, I see you've got company. I openly temporary, like seeing how it's supposed to be a single cell. Got a name?
Right.
Well, right. I should let you know I have a few rules and standards. There's 3 things I won't stand for, right? They are snoring, rabbiting on, and picking your nose. Got it? Otherwise, pleased to meet you, Arkwright. The name's Pincher. So then, how much we knock for? Right, that is it. Yeah, have a cuppa.
I just don't know what I'm going to do.
That's a fairly common sentiment here as it goes.
But you don't understand. I've ruined everything.
Owen Wonga don't make you no criminal.
They're saying I stole the Christmas Club money. But I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. And now, my poor Hyacinth won't want to marry me, and she'll offer herself to that swindler, Bouncy Flouncewell. Oh, the thought of his sweaty paw all over Hyacinth's fascinating curves makes my blood boil.
Calm down, buddy. What do the neighbours think? Look, the best advice I can give you is keep your nose clean, you peck her up, and bide your time.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I think I can manage that.
Well, there is something else you should know. The Marumsey ain't run by the screws, ain't run by the governor, ain't even bleeding run by the Home Office.
Well, who's really in charge then?
A right nasty character called Shouty and his sidekick Dishy Dick Swiveller. They're in all the snout and all the gambling there. They got fingers in every pint of Marumsey. Onto a nice little earner. Got it very cushy here.
I'm off gambling for good.
You might be, but I enjoy a little flirt now and then.
You've got a visitor, Arkwright. Granville, my boy! Oh, sorry. How's my poor Hyacinth?
Well, she's shopping. She says it can't unearth, apparently.
She's shopping? Well, where's she getting the money from?
Well, Bouncy Flouncewell's a little bit flush at the moment,
I bet he is.
Listen, Uncle, I haven't got much time. Your hearing's up in front of the Chancery next week, and I've enlisted the help of Brimstone and Treacle, attorneys-in-law, to represent you.
But I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it. You come from a long, proud line of skinflints. Any thievery on your part is strictly commercial. Anyway, about these debts, you didn't tell me you'd bloody gambled the shop as well.
Well, I was ashamed. It was Hyacinth, always wanting new clothes. My fault for falling for a mincy star icon, I suppose. That's why I took up the horses, to keep Hyacinth in new coats and sexy knickers. I just can't keep up with her, I just can't keep up with her fiscal demands.
Did you say physical or fiscal? I mean, I know she's like high maintenance and that. She's all for breaking you out of here and have an elaborate prison break.
So what you're saying is that I should put horsebuck on my geraniums if I want plenty of flowers.
Oh, yes, and if you can't find sheep, try horses. Time's up, Arkwright.
Listen, Uncle, I've got a hunch. I think Bouncy Flouncewell's at the bottom of all of this. I've got to go and check a few things out. Don't go anywhere.
Good day, Nipper, Nero and Nancy. Let me introduce you Arkwright here. He's just joined the merry little band of deadbeats, borrowers, and Welshers.
What you Pincher. Here, guess what?
What's that? Pray tell, old mate Pinch.
We got a right jolly greaves in the offing.
And?
Well, there's going to be a game tonight. Blind Man's Buff, Mudlarks with Nits and Scurvy versus the Link Boys with the Rickets.
Yeah, and we're running a book and all.
Yeah, just us like.
And how do you think you're going to get away with it without Shouty or Swiftler getting wind of your scheme?
Well, we was hoping you might help us out with that bit.
You do surprise me. If you think I'm going to get the wrong side and Shouty and Swiftler, you must have a screw loose. Now, but you lot, it's time for my kid.
You've got a visitor, Arkwright. I'll give you 20 minutes, and that is it.
Arkwright! Oh, Arkwright! Oh, I don't know how you can stand it in here. It's full of unhealthy miasmas. Oh, I think I'm going to faint.
Mama, Mama, please try these smelling salts. Mama has such a delicate constitution. Her tremblings and twinges will come along. I, however, am happy to mingle with these poor unfortunate sinners and their acts of depravity, filthy, sweaty bodies. I could quite happily be locked up in here and used and abused over and over and over again.
No!
Oh, Mama.
I think it's your turn for the smelling salts.
Hyacinth miser, so sweet. New frock?
What? No, no. It was just a charitable donation from a kind benefactor.
Aye, Berber, bet it was. I'll strangle that Berber bouncy fur flouncer when I get my hands on him.
Oh! Don't be like that, Arkwright. Bounce has been an absolute rock while you've been in here.
He's taken us to Top Shop twice and promised Mama a trip to Handsome. What is Handsome's Mama? No. No.
I'll tell everybody about you in the Miltonia First 15's rugby team and that bar of carbolic soap. Now, where was I? Oh, Arkley. What a little Nell and I to do. We're just poor, helpless females in a world full of huge, strong, powerful men.
Oh, powerful men, you say? Cool.
And you see, there's all the shame, the humiliation, and the degradation. Don't go again. Now, stop right there. Where was I? Yes, it's both on the front page of that cover-to-cover magazine. Everywhere I go, I hear whispering.
Well, there, Hyacinth miser, so sweet. Don't go and do anything rash, will you?
Listen here, you lot. All we've got to do is keep shouting and Swiftler busy while we was conducting our business.
And how do you profess we should manage that?
Well, you could embroil him in a game of strict tiddlywinks or something.
Share?
No, Mr. Shout is there.
Mr. Shark doesn't like it when people take his name in vain.
Makes them all twitching and cross. Ain't that right, Mr. Shouty?
Indeed, Mr. Swiveller. And when I get cross, things have a tendency to get broken.
So for peace and harmony's sake, we don't plot and plan behind Mr. Shout's back, do we?
My ears were definitely burning, Mr. Swiveller.
Indeed they were. I'll ask again. Anything you want to tell us?
No, Mr. Shouty, sir. It weren't nothing. Just me and my fellow nerds planning something special for the Maramsey Debtors Prison all come as talent shows all.
Is that right?
Yeah. Been practicing ages, ain't we?
Well then, I reckon Mr. Shout and I would appreciate a sneak preview, wouldn't we?
Oh, yes, we would. We would.
Prison members and they began to will. The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. Should've heard them knock out Jill, but sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Dance to the house. Fire up for the tenor saxophone. The drums blowing on the side trombone. This was a boom bang. The whole radio station was a boom bang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Dance to the jailhouse rock. Just before they said to number 3. You're the coolest jailbird I ever did see. A sharp being a light we can come for me. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me and let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell rock. Dance to the jailhouse rock. Sad seven sitting on the block stone. Way over in the corner, we all alone. The water's heady, buddy, don't you be no square. If you can't find a party, use the word in chat. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. Just dance to the jailhouse rock. Swing the steady, shouting for heaven's sake. No one's looking now, it's time to make a break. Shouting to the slipper and he said, "Dig stick." I wanna stick around, I wanna get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. Dance to the jailhouse rock. 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 Dance to the jailhouse rock.
Well then, I reckon everything seems to be in order here. Mr. Shouty and I might as well go and see our preparations again for tonight's game. Am I right, Mr. Shouty?
You are, Mr. Swiveller.
I feel pissed to leave now, I'm right.
Oh, Harky, I don't know what I'm going to do. Nell and I may tend to run the streets in rags if you don't get out of here soon. I may have to do something drastic.
Oh, there, my rosebud.
I'm just saying, I am a woman. I have needs and appetites, and I can't live on fresh air alone. I'm just saying, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
I could could always become a window cleaner or a chimney sweep.